Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I left in winter 16, 1143. It is now summer 3, 1144. It took me that long to reconstitute troops. In fact, I believe I ran all the way over to Sargo and took troops out and did some crafting. I don't remember exactly everything I did, but I did what needed to be done. And then I came back in this direction, and Varagos Castle was under siege, so I thought I would handle that. That's what we're going to do right now. 1150 verse 480. That last big battle just really, those last two battles really, who is this? Bobby. All right. There's no advantageous way for us to set up because I'm pretty sure they're not going to run towards us, so it wouldn't do to come back and set up on this high ground. So we're just going to set up right here and try to figure out, we're going to react to what they do.
So total sea shooting! Warriors!
Let me stop so I can see what they're doing. They're moving to their left, our right. Maybe they're going for this high ground. All right, we're going to head in this direction. They've only got 27. I'm going to get our archer, our cav heading towards their archers once I get them up to speed.
Get moving!
I'll cut into them.
Leave not a one breathing!
Let's see if we can get over here. They may set up right there.
Hear me! Moment!
Either way, we're going to get over here as quickly as we can. Yep, they're going to set up right there. They've only got 36 archers and 56 infantry.
Riders, get moving!
Who are you? And you're in the infantry. Benny, why?
Hear me!
I can't believe I've forgotten how to get them to dismount.
Warriors!
F5.
Get off your horses!
Get off your horse. Right, now come over in this direction and face this way.
Riders, move! Forward! Horsemen!
All right, horse, you go over there. Let me get my guys out of the way. Or my horse out of the way is what I meant to say. All right, you guys are not facing the direction I want you to face. And move down here, archers down here. All right, archers, go ahead and introduce yourselves. All right, let's tighten up this wall. Try to provide a little bit of resistance. All right, archers, come around here. Let me see if I get these horses out of the way. Get out of here, horse. Okay, there you go. That's better. Toss anything you have. All right, horse, get involved. I'll send both wings of the horse on their ranged troops. All right, spread out. This is it. This is it. Charge. They're not coming in forward any further. All right, everybody charge. Yep, give me a horse. Oh man, dude, that guy did a back. Did you see that? They hit him so hard he flipped backwards out of the saddle.
Warriors, hear me! Charge!
There's a horse. Can I get to it? And then can I ride it? Yes. Trying to dodge that guy that was throwing a javelin at me.
No!
Somebody just hit my horse with something. Maybe an arrow. I don't know where it came from. Oh, I just wish my horse skill was higher. It's really jarring to come from Lucius, who I'm playing as the Northern Empire, and this guy. Lucius has over 300 horse skill. But he's not javelin. He's spear. All right. So army lost 10 overall. I lost 0, thanks to Sheila and her 313 medic skill.
I give up.
20 upgrades. Yeah, we do have a lot of low-tier troops, as you can imagine, after going on that recruitment drive. After those last 2 battles of the last episode, the last video. $12 upgrades. That's probably Benny. Several of them will probably be Benny. I don't know if they all will be. All right, you are going to keep at bay. Mighty blow is all I can get for you. No, Bobby, is it? Bobby or Benny? I think it's Bobby now that I'm thinking about it. Rick got 1 in 2-handed. That's exactly what we want. I'm going to go with confidence. All right, Lynn. She is a cav captain. I'm going to go ahead and take Hunter regardless. And here, I don't really care about hurting speed penalty because she's never going to be leading a group. And she's not, we'll just go with this, just on off chance. All right, Charlie. We're going with pikemen. He is the infantry leader after all. Or will be, I don't know that he is right now. Now, we're going to give him either control or vigor. We're going to give him vigor because in the long run that will do more to help. Because that's every vigor, every battle he's going to use his one-handed, and he's only going to be tossing things, i.e. control, when he's at range. So we'll go with vigor. Oops. All right, we got 5 left. Ronnie. Guess a lot of people got upgrades. Wasn't all just one person. All right, endurance. Yeah, we're definitely going to give you endurance. Anytime we can get an attribute point, we're going to take it, as long as we're not already at 10. Arrow catcher. Benny, you only got 1. Well, I had that wrong, didn't I? But you are a party leader. So party size, absolutely. And Bobby. Benny and Bobby, imagine that. Well prepared. And that should do it. All right, let's look at you guys.
I'm yours to command.
You have room to... I am... Yeah, I'm Battanian. Sort by name, Battanian skirmisher. We'll give you some of them to work with. Although, let me look at these for a moment. Average, and you own 1 castle. You are a mercenary. And you guys are average and own 1 castle. All right, we'll let it go. Get you to come up top right there and pull you down. All right, that was Samantha. Utrecht. Battania. Oh, phew. I was getting excited there. I'm not even gonna. Fories, you own Cyrenera and you're only average. You know what? Let me talk to you. Riza, Petros, you're never gonna join us and you are a mercenary. I'm gonna go ahead and give you anybody that you can carry. Yeah, we'll let that be. All right, Idris.
I'm yours to...
Do you have any Battanians? Not that I want to use. Iscard Gilman, you are a mercenary. Gilman are mercenaries. I don't even know why I clicked them. All right, and finally, Samantha. No, Benny. So long I had Samantha in that slot. Got to remember, Benny's the new guy. No, I don't want any of that. And you don't have any nobles. But you know what? Let's jump in here first. All right, they didn't stuff it at all. Let me give Benny some troops. He could use either infantry or horse. So I'll give you 3 of these horse troops. And this 2 of these. That'll top you off. Anybody else short? No. All right. We'll go in here. Go to the garrison. Excess troops. I really do want to keep this cataphract. Maybe that Palatine Guard. Also, yeah, I went and grabbed a lot of Battanian archers. I'm remembering now. While I was over on the west side. I don't know. This is fine. Okay. Let us be off. And 52, 69, 80, and 51. All right, you have the least amount of archers. But as I say, I did give them, grab a bunch of Battanian archers. I don't want the Sturgeon Woodsman. He will turn into an archer, but we don't need him. I don't want that Caravan Guard. I thought I got rid of all of them. He might have just picked that up just now. All right, let's give you the Palatine Guard, the Imperial Elite Cataphract, and the Imperial Cataphract. And then I'll take probably that light cav. No, I'm going to leave the horse, and I'll take this guy. And then you were the next at 52, so let's talk to you. I've still got a horse or 2 to give to you. Nope, I gave them all to him. Although this is good, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83. I've got too many troops altogether. And you don't have any Recruits. I don't want that guy. I thought I got rid of all them. Mercenaries. And I will give you the trained warrior. And let me drop this. All right, Utrecht. I don't know that I want that. See, we've got 74 horse here already, and this turns into a horse troop. I don't want the hired crossbow or the hired pike. And I think I'm going to get rid of this guy, so he's down by 3. And I've got too many. Well, 1, 2. All right, we're going to give you that guy. That's the other one. And then we'll give you that. Whew, I do want to give you one more. We'll take that troop. That's going to be a horse troop, and we'll give you that guy. All right. Let's dump what I do not want. I should be, you know what? I should be throwing it in here. That's what I should be doing. And I've still got too many. I've got 3 too many troops. Well, you know, we're going to keep Battanians, so I'll just get rid of... Nothing here that obviously I want to get rid of. So we're just going to go with the low-tier troops. Oh, we'll get rid of these 2 guys. Oh, I've got I didn't realize I had these. All right. I'd rather have Battanian volunteers, I guess, than anyone else. Because I can pull from them in the future if I need to. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and... I've got 65 recruits because I gave all my good troops to these guys. But now I'm forced to get rid of some of them, and I don't want to do that. 1, 2, 3. There we go. We'll just take 3 from you. Yeah, I kept giving them my wildlings and taking the recruits. So as you can see, I've got 62 recruits at this stage. That's what I meant when I said I have a lot of green troops. All right, now I'm short by 3. What in the heck? My math is not mathing, is it? Make sure I do not. All right, well, we're going to talk to you. Wait, before I do that. No, I don't have any. So let's go ahead and talk to you and take 3 back. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and we'll just give you troops that we can grab. Now, I don't think we can make it, but we're gonna make a run to Lacana. And we'll grab some troops right here from him. He got 3 troops. That should top him up. I'm still going to look to make sure that he got the high-tier troops. You know what? I don't think he got... Yeah, it's fine. If he had infantry, I'd grab them, but there's no infantry here. Lacana, has the battle started? Yeah, well, you know what? We're never going to make that. We're never going to make that. They've already started the battle, and there's only 116 left defenders. So let's go ahead and take care of this. Nothing to get rid of. Do some trading. I do not have a herding penalty. I don't know. Let me lock this in because I don't know if this 54 is going to be enough. Yes, it was, by a lot. Just go ahead and get rid of all of that. And do I have any... Yes, I do. Row is not full, but that's all right. Ah! We need to make some charcoal. I must have dumped it all. She was 1. All right. 94 with Charlie. 87 with George. Esther is 65. Yep, she's going to be the one. All right, we'll go back to row. Or actually, it doesn't. We'll stay with Mitch. There we go. All right, how are we looking? 3 upgrades already. And Sheila is... No, I'm going to switch her over to Robin for a bit as we look at the map. This is the Khuzaits attacking. Let me get out of here so I can see the whole map. All right, we're good to the west and the south. It's just the east and the north now. We should only be at war with the Khuzaits and the Sturgeons. No, also Southern Empire. They're still... We've got 12 of our prisoners. Where are the majority of them at? Well, they're just in parties. Majority of them's in parties. I did notice they had Gaios. Gaios is right here. I'm going to head down here because I want to see if these guys are going to be intercepted. They're already in combat, so we're going to move as quickly. Well, I always move as quickly as I can, which is 3.29. I didn't mean to click on that. Looks like there... Oh! There was an army here. Or at least a bunch of individual. I'm not going to be able to run them down. All right. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where are you going, Lauren? No, we can't do it. I was hoping to catch them in a pincer. All right. From what I see, I'm going to go for Marinia Castle. I know they'll stuff it, but it's just the next logical choice, in my opinion. We're going to clean this area up here, and then we'll go for... Was that Tamna Castle? Yeah, then we'll go for Tamna. Assuming we get this one. I think that's a safe assumption. All right, we are... Oh, well, no, we're not. I was going to say we're almost all healed, but we got a little bit more. Robin needs to get a little more work done in. She can work on her bedside. Taker's being attacked. It's way up there. Nothing I can do about it. Lauren, are you... Yeah, Lauren is going to do something. I don't know what. I thought he might be going for Taker. All right, we got some more upgrades. Do I still have 60? No, I've got 56 now. Still not enough have been upgraded, but that does bring us up to a level where I can swap back to Sheila before I forget it. Oh, wait a minute. That's Scout. That's not what I want. There we go. I was going to say, hey, what happened to Sheila? She's not bald anymore. All right, this is level 3 walls with plenty of food and 537 defenders. Ficon is being... Hold on. You know I'm not going to swap a town for a castle. That's a fool's errand right there. $929. We should make it while there's daylight, so we'll go ahead and initiate this. Looks like they just initiated combat, though. Yeah, they did, unfortunately. Which means we're not going to be able to make sure that Bobby or Benny, whoever that is, keeps showing up in the infantry. He's probably there. Oh, I can. Where is he? I got to get rid of these guys so I can see him. Is Manny on a horse? I don't remember. I remember him being on a horse at one point. I don't know if he's still on a horse. I need to check that. Yeah, of course, he's going to be the last one in here. Intel Worlds, in their infinite wisdom, decided to put this here to block that one slot. So you can't react with that slot. This is just absolutely, just the whole thing about their UI and particularly their messaging system is just crap. Absolutely crap. There's Benny. All right, everybody else. Benny, can you go down here to the horses, please, buddy? Thank you. Who did I just put down there? Charlie. Benny, go down there. All right, all of you guys. He's not on a horse. Is that me? That should be me. And that's the only horse here. Yeah, we're good.
See shooting!
They're going up into the hills. Let's run in this direction.
Horse!
Horse over here.
Move out! Horses!
Horse over here.
Get moving!
Stop down here for a moment. That way they can't target me with their arrows.
Footmen! March forward! Footmen! Hit march infantry! Turn ready yourself! Horsemen! Leave the
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get the horse involved.
Engage the enemy!
Because this is not favorable terrain. There's no way.
Infantry! Oh, no!
But it's what we have to deal with. So let me go ahead and get off here.
Arrow! Shoot at will!
Maybe they'll shoot more at the horses since they can't really target the infantry. And that works for me.
Take them down!
All right, let's walk up. Right here. Archers over here. Stop firing, archers. I think I hit his horse. Oh crap, I just killed my own horse. Because they're able to move so efficiently through my troops, whereas I cannot. Get up here, archers. We're gonna point blank right under their flank. Come on, come on, come on. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Cav, get into there, archers. Okay. Infantry charge. Oh, of course it despawned. Of course it did. Of course it did. All right, they are running, which means if I can make it on this horse. Although not all of them are running, I stand corrected. I sit corrected. Because I absolutely am sitting. All right, they are not as beat up as I thought they were. Let me get back off. Oh, archers. My number one nemesis. Which really should be everybody's number one nemesis. Because when you can't reach the enemy to do anything to them, they can just sit back and plonk you. That's always a bad thing. Thank you, horse. I wouldn't have been able to run him down otherwise. Because he just broke. Just before I was able to reach him. Lynn. There it is. Okay, I lost none. We lost 17 overall. Lynn got an upgrade. And we broke that army. You are a traitor. I'm sorry, you probably were married into that.
I give up.
Again, you save our necks. Truly, you are the best of friends.
Don't forget it, buddy. 81 upgrades. 25 volunteers. I'm just going to take all of this. I'll sort it out later. A couple of cataphracts. That didn't look right. That must have been armor. Because that wasn't the troop section. Alright, we want steel core shields. One-handed, steel, or unwavering defense. And impale, javelins you throw can penetrate shields. That one with that one are great. 40% damage to shields. And javelins you throw can penetrate shields. Together, they're marvelous. This is a party leader. 2%. We want military tradition. Military tradition. And engineer. Doesn't matter here. She's not going to be party leader at all. So we're just going to go with military tradition again, just out of tradition. And Lynn, the Cav captain. This is really all you need. These 3, and you're good on all fronts, so we're going to go ahead and give you 10. Oh, no, we're not. That is a perk, not a attribute. You know what? I'll give you scouting. Maybe I can get you some experience passively at some point. Maybe I should check and see who it is right now. Doctor's Oath, absolutely. Lets you increase your medicine skill much faster when it applies to both you and the enemy. Who is the scout right now? I just checked, and it was Liza. Yeah, it is Liza. She is the scout. I don't think I have another scout. We might have one coming up. Because there was somebody I noticed in the last... I think it was the last video that I didn't have, and I wound up... No, she's the only... Marty. It must have been Marty. Yeah, it must have been. I noticed we didn't have another scout coming up, and I made it Marty. All right.
I'm yours to...
Samantha. Not Carter. Not to be confused with Samantha Carter. You're just too many people already. And I'll take the Woodrunner. And the Fian. All right, Idris. Let me down, Idris. Let me down. Yep. And you got too many. Looks like Benny.
Peace.
Young fella, baby-faced. All right. Just take everybody. I don't even know why. Oh, I can hold everybody. Imagine that. No, we're going to give them back to him. Yep, that'll work. I think we're going to have some deserters, but we'll see. Yep, 9 troops. Let's see if any of them were my... Nope. We've still got 2 extra. And while I'm here, let me get these 2 upgrades. Oh, never mind. Some of them were my troops. Because we're going to toss them in there. Which means I'm going to be short by 3, even though I didn't lose any. So I had 3 of my personal troops desert. Unfortunate. But them's the dice you roll when you try to squeeze in there with too many troops. This is all garbage. All right. Let's see who got an upgrade here. Was it Benny for roguery? It was indeed. Because he gave all those troops away. That's where that roguery skill... One of the ways roguery skill goes up. No morale loss from converting bandit. From time to time, they may do that. I don't know. All right, I'm going to grab 3 Battanians from you. I will try to get the lowest tier that I can, which is going to be skirmishers. I've already got 1 too many archers. You know what? I'm going to give you 1 archer back. I'll give you the champ. And I'll take that. And is that going to... No, we'll take a wildling. Okay. So that means I need to give you 4 recruits. Let's see what castle's down here. Yeah, and there's nothing to recruit from. We're going to come in this direction anyway. Even though this, we cannot recruit from here. I still want to go back to Marinia Castle. I have 1 Azorite troop, it looked like. Not anymore. Oh, I didn't sell my... All right, well, there is an Azorite troop, but he's not ready to be... Hopefully, since I forgot to sell the people I had, I thought I'd give them all to Benny. Maybe one of these will become available and I can give it to Samantha before we actually start the siege. Or I can just run right here and grab one. That's what I'm going to do. Would it have been quicker just to come across the bridge? I think. Oh, they grabbed way too many troops. Too many. And you need 3 more, Samantha. Jeez Louise. Infantry, infantry, infantry. I did not notice that they were light on troops like that. All right, heading back to... Who got an upgrade? Benny again on Steward. Which means you are probably... Can you have another troop? Not yet. All right, we'll take this. Hopefully. They've got 9 days of food. It seems like when we were here before, they had 8 days. So now they have 1 more day of food, perhaps. Whoa. These are laid out weird. Is that going or not? No, it's not. They're just really bad design, the way the camera works when you're doing sieges and the way the icons represent. $15 more. We'll go ahead and do it because that gives them more hit points. How many do I have now as far as recruits? 18. All right, so we've gone from 62, was it, to 18 in a short period of time. All right, let's let the non-ranged siege engines build. 5 more. Although I don't think any of them were recruits. We probably still have 18 recruits. No, 17. One of them was a recruit. All right, I see it. I see it. Doggone it. How many defenders do they have? They've got 0 food and only 631. Who is it? Is it the Southern Empire again? You know what? I got again, there's no point in swapping a tower, a castle for a town. It's just the numbers don't add up. Saldanus is never going to be... Where do they keep getting these massive armies from? Just shy of 1,000 after all this time. Within 3 minutes. 3 minutes. I've mentioned this multiple times before. It just... Many times it just torques me off. We have horse archers, it looks like. Do we? No, the game thinks we have horse archers. Remember, it still counts Kayla as a horse archer, and she hasn't been a horse archer for about 37.4395 years. Probably never was a horse archer. I don't remember. Nah, I think she may have been at one point, just when she joined us. All right, this is the exact same battlefield, so we're just going to march in on them again. They outnumber us in horse, which is never a good thing. I would like to think that we outnumber them in quality. Are they marching forward? No, they're not. They're marching back.
Move out!
I can't see how many ranged troops they have there, because they're directly behind the infantry. It looks like it's 3 digits, though. Yeah, I can't tell because the 98 maybe? Maybe that's the 98 infantry, so it's only 2 digits. Or archers. Alright, horse, I want you to get a little closer. Come over there, and you guys come over to there.
Move!
I think I can go down in this little dip and their archers won't be able to target me.
Soldier, onwards! Face enemy! Foes! Move out!
Alright, their horse is getting antsy. Alright, it was a feint. Once we get Sitchum awaited, I'm going to get off my horse, and I believe we're Sitchum awaited.
Warrior! Formal archers! Arrows!
Let's see what the archers can hit. What can they target? Alright, horses. Very good.
Horse!
Speaking of horse,
Engage!
we want our guys
Horseman!
involved now.
Charge!
Oh, it was a feint. They like those feints. That's okay. It still gives, exposes them to our archers. Whether it's real or not. You know what I'm going to do? Speaking of archers. I think our horse is doing well. Oh, here they come.
Pick your warrior!
All right. Not fall back. Spread out.
Soldiers!
Toss them if you got them. Oh, look at those javelins. Look at that. Do you understand why I like javelins so much? Remember, the Sturgeons didn't do that well with their axes. My goodness, javelins are great when the enemy's marching towards you. All right, we're gonna march. We're gonna march to the top of this hill now. I wish we could double time. We want to be right here and right here. Ugh. All right, Jabs, do your thing. Let me get out to the edges. Oh, I wasted a jab because they killed him before I could toss it. Or just as I tossed it. All right, let's have them charge. Just charge and be done with it. Is that a live dude? It is. Not anymore. Oh, they did it again. Just as I released, they kill him. I can't fault them for it. They're doing a good job. All right, everybody charge. Let me grab this guy. This is one of ours. And maybe this horse. There's that just a very, very, very satisfying thunk when that arrow hit him. Or her. I don't know if it was he or her. It had to be a he. It was a regular NPC troop. It wasn't a dummy without a helmet. Oh, I'm surprised that horse didn't go down. Is there anybody back here? Oh, the banner carrier. Yeah, we want to get rid of that guy. Although this is as fast as my horse goes with my skill set. This is it. Wide open. Pedal to the metal. Oats to the mouth. I don't know how you'd say that. All right, they got him. Oh, there's more out there. Right in the ankle again. When you ain't got any speed, there's not a lot of... the drop on that is significant. Especially when you're only standing 30 feet away. Oh, they got him. That is the only one out in this direction, it looks like.
Cut them down!
All right, let's take about 7.4 years to ride back at full speed. We can enjoy the view, I guess. I wonder if, you know, back in the old days, medieval times, let's say, people were a lot of poor, real poor people, and food was an issue. And I wonder if they butchered the horses after these big battles when there was just a crap load of horses either wounded or dead lying around on the battlefield. It's meat, it's flesh. Do you think they would butcher them and eat them? Even if it was just the villagers or the Scavengers. Did they eat horse flesh? I don't know. I wonder. I do wonder, though. All right, that's it. Couldn't even get back before it was over with. I lost one skirmisher, so it's an infantry. And I got one in tossing. Tool vote. 57 upgrades. And I lost one infantry, and there's not going to be any to get that are Battanian. But these are good. We'll take you guys. I guess I'll take you, but I don't want anybody else. Although I can't remember. Yeah, we're outside of fight. Okay. Eight upgrades. Athletics. Again, this is controller vigor. And you are infantry. We're definitely going to go. Man, you got such. Oh, you joined us. You're a spouse. That's why your skills are shat. All right. Well, I'm going to give you one-handed. I'm going to give you vigor. Yeah, why not? You use one hand a lot more than tossing. And since we don't have a whole lot of room for you to grow and get both of them up there, we're going to give you that. Zany gets the last option for athletics. Marcus is going to get shield or impel. I started to say shield break, but that's that one. Makes me think of Vlad. Also made me think of the Vikings, the TV series Vikings. I think it was the spinoff where some of the brothers, a couple of the brothers, Ivar and the other guy, went to the Rus, got help, and then came back to battle them, and then that was the quote-unquote epic battle where a dead man led his forces. Was that the spinoff or the original Vikings? I cannot remember. Oh, it had to be the original Vikings, because none of those guys were in the spinoff. Yeah, that was the original Vikings. Bjorn. All right. Let's see what we got here. It was a good TV series. I really, really, really enjoyed that. But I tend to like anything from that time frame. I can give you a couple.
Peace.
I know I've mentioned that before, how even I like the old British TV shows. There is nothing here, and you're already over your limit. The newest one I'm watching is the House of Guinness. I don't know if that's, when I say British, I mean it's set in England. It's set really in Ireland, but no, that's not what I want to do. I want to do this. Guinness is an Irish drink. You know, I need to talk to you. I will take you. Your name always comes up. Can't believe you're still alive. Well, you were old when I started, and you're still here, so I don't know how much time you have left. We'll check. All right, Benny. What are you going to do for me? Nothing. All right, nevertheless, we're going to give you all that you can hold. Did I get her back? I did. And let's see if we lose 9 more troops. Nope, we made it that time. Everybody's full, so let's go to the garrison and donate you guys. I do have some extra. There we go, we're good. I only lost 1 troop. And make sure I do this time, with the exception of Yep. Xenon. The Xenon is the enemy and one of the enemy in X4, except it's spelled with an X. I want you back. I want to talk to you. And in either case, I don't want to ransom either of you. Let's put you in the dungeon. If your name is not Mega something or other. Morcon? Oh, you're Petros. You'll never join. Alright, there we go. Let me recruit. How many? No, let me look at this. We're 1,400. So they're about 600 or 700 in here, it looks like. I'm going to recruit you. Cow, sheep. No pigs. I could have a bacon sandwich right about now. This is all garbage. This is going to be all garbage. All right. I don't think there is... Oh, we got a little bit here. Let's go ahead and take care of that. What we can. We got Manny. Speaking of how old she is, how old is my character? I think we can, yeah, we can sell all of that. All right. Richard is 80. Oh, no, leave. Click on leave. No. Stop moving. Stop moving. Let's talk to her. She is 86, and she that's why she's been around a long time. They don't have... It's just that one castle, and they're only average now. She's still going to be happy, though. Watch.
Such a pity we meet like this.
You know, dressed like that, you don't look 86. You even got some... Look at the muscle there in her arm. You're happy. Yeah, I knew she'd be happy. All right, we'll jump back in, toss her in prison. And be on our way. Once again, Melian Castle. Not Melian. Marinia Castle. Except this time I've only got a minute left, so we'll at least get to it, I think. Yeah, not a lot can be accomplished in just a straight hour of gameplay. Well, you know, we've stopped this from being taken 2 or 3 times, and we started it with a battle over here somewhere. So we're doing some things. It's just taking a while. I'm going to go ahead and set up. Probably the next video will start with me sieging this, because I'll just... If my timer goes off here in another minute before this is done, that's just where I'm going to start the next one. As long as nothing else changes, of course. I'm not going to sacrifice a town just for a castle. Not going to happen. They're down to 4 days of food also, but the garrison's only 144, so there's no advantage really to trying to starve them out. Other than more of my people will get upgrades, I guess, while we're sitting here those 4 days. Benny, he must be operating one of these. Always choose the one that gives them 30 extra hit points to their shield. All right, there we go. As I said, I'm just going to continue this And the next video will probably start with the siege of Marinia Castle. Adios.